Hello guys, welcome back to some more Borderlands 2. In the last episode we explored an area called the Fridge as we continue our journey towards Sanctuary. In the Fridge we encountered these enemies called Crystalics, which are very tough creatures, but luckily I managed to take me. I had to retreat at one point because there's quite a few of them around, so I bothered not to take them out. And this steps now, we're now going to explore an area called the Highlands Outwash. We're going to encounter some very interesting enemies in this area as we continue our journey to Sanctuary. Got these enemies in this area called Stalkers, which I absolutely hate. And they're called Stalkers for a reason. Because they literally stalk you, that's what they do. Their ability to cloak themselves, that's what's really annoying about them.
And I'm awesome. Hey killer, I phased the city, no big deal. Find a way back here as quick as you can.
Now that Sanctuary's reappeared, you can use any fast travel station to get back to the Crimson Raiders. I'll mark the nearest one on your Echo device.
If that doesn't prove Lilith is a badass, I don't know what will. Let's get back to Sanctuary quickly. If we go... here we go.
Error. Location, Sanctuary. Not found.
Oh no. The phase blast must have taken Sanctuary off the fast travel network. Okay. Head to the iridium extraction plant nearby. I think I know how to get you back to your friends.
I hope this isn't another trap. Okay, so we've got to explore the Highlands Outwash to find where to get... here are the Stalkers. These are the enemies I was talking about just a minute ago. Yeah, these enemies really are a pain in the arse.
They can help you reach him, but in the end, it will be you who brings Jack down.
Yeah, these Stalker enemies here, they're called Stalkers for a reason, because they have the ability to turn themselves invincible, basically. I think if I remember correctly, they still can be hit when they're invincible, but obviously when they're invincible you cannot see them, which makes it really annoying to hit them. Yeah, so they are very frustrating enemies to take out, especially when you come across certain Stalkers at a really high level. They can be quite tough to take out. Yeah, but they're not the most annoying enemies you can come across in the game. Most of them... depending if you've got the right weapon, I'm going to use the fire weapon against them because obviously it burns their flesh, and obviously... when they cloak themselves, I think if they're burning, I think you can still see them. Luckily, I think. I don't know if you can still see the fire actually if you actually burn these things. I don't know. I can't remember now, to be honest with you. What I'd like to do is get the turret out because the turret will shoot at them. Yeah, I think even when they're cloaked, I think the turret can scout them out. Yeah, so the turret is quite effective against these enemies. I've always found the turret to be quite effective against these things. These Stalkers, though, do remind me of some characters in Danny Phantom, you know, when they can cloak themselves, turn into invincible so you can't see them. That's what they remind me of a little bit, these enemies. They are very frustrating enemies. One way I know which I'm not going is down there. What's in here? No, it's just a pistol, I won't pick that up. Okay, so you need to go to the extraction plant and get to my friends. There's also another group of enemies in this area called Threshers as well, and they're kind of like, they're tentacle kind of enemies, squid tentacle kind of enemies. Yeah, apart from the difference is these squid, well, they're not really squids, but they do remind you of squid and octopuses because they have lots of tentacles, that's why I refer to them as like squid kind of enemies, but yeah, they're enemies, well, they're quite tough enemies in the game as well, and they can be rushed. There's a certain boss in this area as well. And there's a boss enemy at the end of this area, which is a Thresher enemy, and yeah, it's a very tough enemy to take, quite a tough enemy to take out. When I first played this game, I don't think I was actually a high enough level at the time to be fair when I first played that part of the game, but I remember when I first played that part of the game, I did have to come back and upgrade my character a bit more before I could take it out. Yeah, we have a certain Thresher enemy to take out, quite a big one, a boss one as well, which is quite interesting. When it comes to dealing with these things, if you want to just retreat from these guys, you can just get the turret out and just let the turret deal with those things. Sometimes it's just the easiest thing to do, especially when they keep cloaking themselves, so it's very tough to see them when they like to attack you from behind. Yeah, these enemies certainly are very frustrating. Definitely rather deal with other enemies right now. Rather deal with bully monks, they'll be piss easy to take out at this point. Probably a bit too easy, to be honest. We got robots in the area as well. Let's see if I can take this one out when it comes. Here we go. He's down. Okay, down here we got some robots. Yep, they spotted me. I'll just go use this rifle on them. on these loader bots enemies. Yeah, we got loads of... I'd rather be dealing with robots than stalkers, to be honest with you. Yeah, at least I can see them. These enemies don't ever leave my range of fire. Okay, looks like stalkers are going to follow me. Of course they are. Should have seen that coming, really. Right, I'll just grab all the ammo. Perfect. Alright, let's make our way into the extraction. Get to Sanctuary as quick as possible. At least we know Sanctuary is safe, as Lilith managed to make Sanctuary literally appear in the sky right in front of her eyes. That just proves how much of a badass Lilith is. If that doesn't prove she's a badass, honestly, I don't know what else is going to convince you. If that don't convince you, nothing will, to be honest with you. Okay, I think those guys retreat. They're probably going to jump back down here, but... yeah, just leave these stalkers. Things for these stalkers, well, sometimes they will constantly chase after you as well. There's literally no way to get away from them, which is quite frustrating as well. What I remember, especially when playing through this area as well, when it came to dealing with stalkers, they would just constantly follow me around wherever I went, unless I took them out. That's one thing that's quite annoying about stalkers. Well, that's why when I play as a commander, I like to get the turret out, so the turret keeps them distracted. Yeah, the turret really does have its uses against certain enemies, and the stalkers are certainly one of them. Okay, the extraction plant is right here.
If you can cross the river and steal a supply beacon, we can get Sanctuary back onto the fast travel network. I promise. Little as I'm sure that means right now.
I just hope her plans works. If this plan doesn't work, we're going to have to... yeah, call it... well, this woman is certainly a traitor. I mean, she's the reason Sanctuary... well, Handsome Jack lowered the shields in Sanctuary and managed to attack us. Luckily, I don't think Sanctuary didn't suffer from too many casualties. Although Sanctuary is going to be pleased to hear her voice again. I just hope Angel is still trustworthy. I just hope we're about to find out from here. I mean, if this is a trap, then we know we can't trust Angel at all. This will be the test. Sometimes when it comes to shooting robots, sometimes I like to shoot them in legs so it stops and catch. I mean, if I actually, no, I'm going to shoot this barrel. Hopefully the robot's close enough. No. Oh, come on. If I shoot at legs, it can do some, like, real damage to them. Sometimes it can even just, like, slow down their movement, literally blow their legs off. Yeah, robots can have certain weak spots and you can use that to your advantage, depending where you shoot them. And we've got a combat engineer. Why would you want to work for Handsome Jack? He's an arsehole. Yeah, if these guys work for Handsome Jack, they're certainly making a big mistake. I'll just go wait for them to come to me, like that, then we can shoot at them. There's only one spare robot, so I'm not going to bother wasting a turret on him. Just quick reload before he comes back round. Here comes... oh, right, I see one. I'm going to wait for him to turn around so they can attack me. That's quite friendly. I'm going to get a turret out down here, then it can take him out. If I stand near a turret, he'll definitely come toward the turret. There we go. Took one of them out, Devin's going to take the other one. Right, there we go. Yeah, I'll start to get tight, yeah, just make things a lot quicker. There's something around here constructing robots. Oh, there's a constructor bot in, yeah, I remember now. I'll go to that thing out. So I'm going to get close, wait for him to blow up. There we go. Those things really are wasting their lives just doing that, but I'm not going to question it. It just makes my day a lot easier. Okay, so I need to find a way to get over there. I think I know exactly how I'm going to do that. It's got enemies going across there. I could just wait for them to come to me, really. I could snipe them from up there, but I'm not going to bother. As I ain't got a sniper equipped, I'm just going to wait for them to come to me. If I remember correctly, I think there's a switch up here, isn't there? I think, if I remember. Yeah, if we activate, yeah, this switch, it'll bring this platform over, and then we can use it to get across. So before I do that, I want to make sure these two robots are taken out, and they're loaders. Come closer. Now just back off a bit. Idiot.
Any emotional reaction, report to your supervisor for summary destruction.
Of course he wasn't here, Quake. See, the more ammo I have, the better. I hope I can find some medical. Oh my god. Okay, here's our platform. We can use it to get to the other side.
Attempting to steal iridium crystals will be congratulated for their initiative before their public disassembling.
Right, is there a certain button I've got to press on here? Or is it going to just take me across? Yeah, just take me across. Over here, I think, if I remember correctly, we're going to have a constructor robot over here somewhere. So far it's very quiet. So I've got to find a lunar supply beacon around here.
A reminder to all
Do you see those lunar supply shops?
So far nothing. I don't count any enemies around here.
And get the moon base to send you an uncalibrated fast travel unit. You can use that to get Sanctuary back on the fast travel network. Simple. Except not at all.
There it is, the constructor robot. Yeah, I knew there was one of those around here. Okay, that loader did some damage to my sentry. They're literally just bombing my sentry. Smart tactic from them, but leave my sentry alone. If it attacks a convention, that'd be great. These things can fire loads of these missiles they build robots for you. These things are a pain in the ass, as you can imagine. I'm just gonna quick keep shooting at it. Just chuck a grenade at him, that'll finish him off. There we go. It's malfunctioning. Okay, that's all the enemies dealt with around. Well, actually, no, there's one enemy. Okay, the enemies are gone. And just like that, they're all dead. And just like that, the constructor robot is down.
contact with iridium runoff may result in slight exoskeleton obliteration.
Sometimes when the constructor robot deploys a lot of enemies, it can get very frustrating when you have to deal with loads of robots. That's why it's nice to take it out as quick as possible when you got the chance to. Over here we're going to have that thresher enemy. What's this?
Keep it up, robot.
Looks like a book on it.
You are adequate.
What's this thing doing? Okay, so the beacon's just over here. Let's go take a look at this beacon. If we got this, this will help us get back to Sanctuary. The glutinous thresher. Here it is. Yeah, as you see, this thing is very tough. I remember I had to come back and level up quite a bit before I could take this thing on.
Did that thresher
Best thing to do is to get on solid ground. If you're on soft ground, it can easily go into the ground and attack you, so you want to be very careful with that. Best way to deal with this thing is to stay on solid ground. I think it doesn't come on solid ground, I think so. Obviously, it will lash its tentacles at you, but when you're on solid ground, obviously it can't dig its way to you, so that's one way to get away from him. Oh, completely mucked up my shot there. Okay, let's recharge. I'm going to wait for him to start recharging his shield, then I'm going to get some good shots in on him.
A reminder to all high-speed robots.
I don't know whether I'm wasting rocket launcher. Perhaps it's a better weapon I could use. Maybe the fire gun could be better, actually. If I could set this thing on fire. Maybe that could work. I'll try it. Maybe set on fire. Okay, this is doing a bit of damage. Good. Just how I like it. Get out of here. Got loads of XP killing him. It's not surprising, because he is actually quite a tough boss. I remember when I first played this game, this guy drove me nuts. Eventually I found out how to kill him as we swell. Eventually I upgraded to an appropriate level so I could take him out. When I first played this game, yes, he did have an exclamation mark next to his name, which means I wasn't powerful enough to take him out. So that explains why I wasn't good enough to face him. Right, let's pick up this lunar supply beacon, and now this will help us get back to Sanctuary.
Use that to request an uncalibrated fast travel unit from the moon base. You'll need a quiet place to set up the beacon. Head to the town of Overlook. Thanks to Hyperion's mining operations, the people of Overlook suffer from the skull shivers. They won't disturb us.
So we need to find this town somewhere quiet away from stalkers, threshers and robots. Sounds about right. We need to be somewhere quiet. Around here is definitely not the place. Obviously. Oh, it's like a little cave here. This is going to lead to the place where we need to go to next.
Got no plan to stop Jack, but at least the quakes from his drills aren't shaking the city anymore. Silver linings, you know?
I can't believe Jack was controlling the Angel all along. We almost got killed opening the vault, just so we could bring that son of a bitch into power.
Well, now we're almost getting killed just to get him out of power. Nice to know some things never change.
They're definitely not going to be happy to know that Angel is still working with me. Okay, now we're at the Highlands. Hopefully we can find somewhere quiet around here.
Oh, this is so frustrating. You see, this is what I don't get about you bad guys. You know the hero's gonna win, but you just don't die quickly. Man, example, this one guy in New Haven, right? City's burning, people are dying left and right, yada yada yada. This jackal rushes me with a spoon. A freaking spoon, and I'm dying laughing, right? So I scoop out his stupid little eyeballs with it, and his kids are all, wah! And I can't even, he can't see where he's going, he's bumping into stuff, and anyway, I don't know, maybe you had to be there. The moral is, you're a total bitch.
That dialogue had me laughing when I first played this game. I was not expecting to hear a story like that. Some guy stupidly would run up and thinks he can kill Handsome Jack with a frickin' spoon, right? As if that is going to kill Handsome Jack. I don't think a spoon would even kill me if he tried hitting me with it. Okay guys, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you want to keep up to date with all the Borderlands 2 episodes I load to my channel. And next episode we'll go to Overlook and see if we can find a quiet place where we can get back to Sanctuary. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. This is goldiex and I'm out.